Everyone should be transitioning fast because the faster we do this, the less homework you have. Keep in mind, on Friday, you have your week 3 review test. It's on cognition, memory, I think. I'm not really sure. So, please make sure that you are ready to go for Friday. Your Barron's book is due. Now, please keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, please hear me. There is a walkout scheduled at 10 o'clock on Friday. You are more than welcome to participate if that is something that you feel like you want to be a part of. You still have responsibilities that you need to figure out. Is that clear? Okay? So if you want to participate on Friday on that walkout, do you. You still have a Barron's book due, and you still have a test. Yes? So if that is something you're really passionate about, I'm here every morning at 6:45. Why don't you just come to me before school and take your test, and then that way you can protest to all of your heart's delight. Yes? Okay? I am completely fine with you going there. There's no punishment. There's no retribution. You still have to be a grown-up. It's better for you to take the test on Friday or even Thursday. I can do Thursday if you want. Okay? After class, you can come after school and take it. Something like that. If you're going to go to this protest, make sure you accommodate all of your other responsibilities because you don't want it to pile up. Can we agree? So, you are more than welcome to go. I don't want you to fall behind. That's the only thing I care about. So, can I please see? So, from this class, Morgan did incredibly well. Elijah did well. Nico did well. Maddie did well. Cool. So, Morgan, can I see yours? Perfect. I'll read your number 1. Okay, so just so you can see the format that I want, okay, this is, I'm going to read mock 1, just so you remember. It's the one about Rachel, who's an excellent high school student, okay? So, this is the format. Rachel is susceptible to stereotype threat in her new job. She stereotypes her co-workers at the clinic by saying they're all smarter than her. She may perform poorly due to the lack of confidence. There you go. That's it. I mean, a little weirdly stated, but it's fine. 2 complete sentences would make it clearer. So, perfect. Rachel's adrenal glands produce adrenaline. This may cause her heart rate to increase, causing her distress and feeling of nervousness that may inhibit her performance. In addition to it, it may make her hand shake, preventing accuracy in her work and running tests. Do you see how that one is perfect? Define, apply. Define, apply. If Rachel was up late studying for a college final, she will experience a lack of REM sleep. Therefore, the next day at her job in the medical clinic, Rachel may not be able to think straight, causing her to mislabel medicine. There you go. Definition, application. That's exactly what it should look like. Questions about that? Okay, so prompt number 2, what they should look like is explain, it's Kent. He finds a bunch of money. And then you have to explain how the other 2 match up. Okay? The prefrontal cortex is involved with everything that makes Kent human, including decision making. It is throughout this process whether or not to keep the money is directed by this area. Perfect. Okay? If Kent uses his post-conventional moral reasoning, he's doing what he thinks is right no matter the social norms. Therefore, he'll be able to return the money because that's what he thinks is right without the ideas of society interfering. Absolutely perfect. One of the best answers of the day for that one. Okay? Definition, application. That's all you have to do. That's exactly what it should write. Does anyone have any questions about the mock exam, what it should look like? Okay? That is a good example. Thank you, Morgan. That's what we're doing. So, what you're going to see is we're going to start... what we're going to start with for your examples right here. We're going to start with the smaller one and we'll do the bigger one here in a few minutes. Today, we are going to hopefully start both in class for you. Okay, whatever we do not finish, you need to write fully out. It is due tomorrow at the very beginning of class. Is that clear? Okay, I can see how excited some of us are. So, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You are going to do your best to outline this question for each of the following pair of terms. Explain how the placement or location of the first influences the process indicated by the second. So how the first affects the second. You have 5 minutes. Go through. Do the most you can. You have 5 minutes. Go. This is about identifying what you know and what you don't know. So you have a little less than 5. You should be writing straight on your little sheet, guys. You're planning. No one should be writing. Yep. Right on your prompt, yes. The prompt's yours. I'm not getting it back. It's here. I better see sincere effort getting things down, or I'm going to be really cranky. Someone's calling me from Hollywood, Florida. How exciting. I don't know anyone from Hollywood, Florida. So it's got to be a telemarketer. Shit. You better be moving fast, especially those of you who were struggling in the mock exam, ladies and gentlemen. It's because you weren't moving fast enough. So, move faster. If you have only one done right now, you're in big trouble. A, your content knowledge, and B, your speed. You have a little more than 2 minutes. You don't want that as an FRQ. Are you here tomorrow or no? Okay, you need these. I planned them all out. Tomorrow we're writing DBQ. Wednesday I'm doing SAQs. So do not start the DBQ with the SAQs. No. Tomorrow we're planning them all out in class. Okay? There's one I wrote in class. I already planned them all out for you. So I watched my video. It's thesis, then it goes contextualization. Read then your next paragraph, restate the prompt, answer the information, synthesis is your last sentence. So just watch my video, and I've already planned out the other essays, so it shouldn't take yes, of your LEQs. Of these two single ones. One of them I wrote out, the other three. Do you want a photo of the work? Would that make it easier? Okay, as soon as that buzzer goes off, you're going to have 1 minute to discuss with a buddy what one thing you didn't know. Hopefully it's only one thing. Eight seconds. Oh, here they are. All right, you have 1 minute to ask your buddy if there's something you didn't know. Go.
What did you say? I said that I thought it's very like different, so I thought maybe like it's different because your eyes
I planned it all out.
I think it's just I think it's either things like I can never figure out so it doesn't have an effect. I know that disparity is like a difference, so I'm guessing like in your eyes.
5.
I can't remember the word.
4, 3, 2, 1. Does anyone have a question for the group? Everyone's okay? What?
Identifying statistical significance.
Statistical.
Is there
What are you working on?
You're on the wrong one. I was on. Never mind. I was on the right.
What?
I think he wanted to get on this one.
Yes.
Someone else has their hand.
Thank you so much, Max, for listening to me and seeing what I was doing. Ella.
Retinal disparity.
Okay, what is, who can help her out? Does anyone know? T?
It's like the difference in image in each eye. So like if it's further away, then that means the image are like more similar. If we're
No, keep it focused on close.
okay, so if it's closer, that means the images from each eye are like more different. So that if it's closer, it's if the images from each eye are more different, that means it's closer.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
So the more of a variance, the closer it is to it. What do you got?
Wait, so how does it work with the depth perception?
Depth perception. How does anyone got the answer? So how would that, Elijah?
So like with your finger, the closer you bring it to your face, the farther apart the two images in your eyes are on your finger. So when it's farther apart, the closer to your face.
There you go. So depth perception is going to take both eyes to process that information. The bigger the variance, the closer it is. The smaller the variance, the farther it is away. All right, what else we got? Any other questions? Okay. Here, I'm going to give you, we're going to flip it over right now. Okay? So, you are going to start reading the prompt. Max, I'm assuming you're just on the wrong side on both, correct?
No, I did it correctly. I did both.
In 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You think that was a little crazy? Fine. It's fine. You're going to have, I'm going to give you 7 minutes on this side just because the prompt is a lot more complicated. Yes? So you have 7 minutes. Begin reading and begin, oh, not an hour and 7 minutes. That's crazy. You have 7 minutes. Go. Make sure you read the prompt carefully, please. Everyone should be writing answers down at this point. If you're still reading the prompt, you're doing it wrong. You're not moving fast enough and you're completely screwed for your exam. Guys, we're like 3 weeks out. Like, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to put flowers and roses on it? Like, come on now. At some point, you're going to have to grow up, right? Take on ownership for what you do and don't know. At this point, my kindness is gone. In 7 minutes, you should have this entire thing completely planned. 7 minutes is incredibly kind and a very realistic thing. Go, Jackson. Make something up if you don't know it. You have less than 4 minutes. In less than 4 minutes, you should, in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, you should be totally planned out. 7 minutes is incredibly gracious.
I mean, may not make sense to you, would it make sense to you?
No, but is it like you feel pretty confident with it? I think you have the right stuff. You got 2 minutes. Good. If you've got it, I would start writing it down. You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. You might as well use your time wisely. If you know you got the first couple parts perfectly right, you don't need any help, start writing them down, man.
Wait, they're both number 2.
I know because I took them from 2 different exams.
So you just want to write
Just, yeah, it was fine. I'm going to be able to figure it out pretty quick. So if you're waiting and you know you got the first answer to the first couple ones, then I would go. No point in wasting time. You've got 1 minute, though. What? 28th? A week from Saturday? From this coming Saturday. You got like 2 weeks.
Maybe you have the sign up sheet up for like the
Yeah, if there all the information's right there. Did you notice that?
I know it's asking for the sign up sheet.
I haven't started one. You're my first one. You got 30 seconds.
Which one would you like us to answer first? This one?
I don't care. All right, here we go. If you have a does anyone have a question about the second one? All right, turn to your neighbor. You got 1 minute to get as much help as you can. Go. You got 1 minute.
The operation definition, the definition. I thought it was like when the definition was it's in the. Wait, what did you say? That might be right. I said it's the amount of time it took to recall something.
20 seconds.
Fluid intelligence? I wasn't sure. I get fluid and crystal intelligence confused. I think it's the intelligence that like you're able to, that like you're still like in the process, like not like the stuff that's permanently, you know. All I know is that like when you're older, you lose
6,
all
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop what you're doing. Here we go. Listen up. Does anyone have any big questions? Nico.
I think we answered what was the operational definition?
What is the operational definition? Who has confidence in the operational? Christina.
It's a step-by-step explanation of what went on in the experiment, so it can be repeated.
But the independent variable wouldn't it be step-by-step instruction of how you get the dependent variable?
Yeah, of course. That'd be part of it.
That means the question or that operational.
Operational definition is the rule, a step-by-step rules of how to create. So that's your definition. Your application is how to exactly set up the independent variable to get the results you want. That would be the example. What do you got?
Which one was that?
What is the ethical flaw? Ella?
they're not anonymous.
They're not anonymous, yes. The fact that they're releasing their names, absolutely. All right. What do you got?
Is there a clear quantity that expresses statistical significance?
No.
Okay.
It's just like if everyone else is at 30%, like your average score is like 30%, and then one person's at like 90%, that's statistically significant because that's so high.
It's any
Any
that
huge
expresses any
variance.
irregularity or
Yeah.
something.
Anything that you'd be like, whoa, that's weird, that'd be significant, statistically significant. So, Maddie, do you mind if I use yours as an example? Yours came up. Can I see yours real quick? Because I know you're writing the answers for today. Perfect. Okay. So, what it should look like. So, rods and perspective. So, just a quick reminder before you start writing, because Maddie did a really nice job on her FRQs on the mock exam. That's why I am confident without even reading it. It's going to be okay. This is the prompt she's writing off for each of the following pairs. Explain how the placement or location of the first influences or indicated by the second. So, rods and peripheral vision. Rods are photoreceptors located on the retina. They detect black and white. They are the most abundant on the sides of our retina, meaning that our peripheral vision is black and white. We are unable to detect color. Perfect. That's it. So she defines and she applies it to exactly what they're asking for. And this one, it's a little bit weird because it's take this one and apply it to the second. Well, you're not going to see that too often, but it's an important one to see. And that's it. Questions about how it should look? Sure. So looking at number 2, a list of unrelated words and word recall. It presented with a list of unrelated words. Social serial position effect will determine what the words we recall. Due to primacy, we are more likely to recall the words at the beginning of the list. And due to recency, you're more likely to remember the words at the end of the list. It's a bomb answer, by the way. That is a legit bomb answer. Okay? That's it. Definition, application. Any other questions? This is what it should look like. For the remainder of the class, you have the remainder of class to write out your answers tomorrow. Both of these answers need to be written fully out in just the format you're seeing here. Definition, application. You have the remainder of class. You okay? It's important that you practice. Good luck.